Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Growed Up Geek Gaming, your home for narrative and roleplay focused tabletop role-playing game actual plays here on Twitch, video on demand on YouTube. It is Tuesday night, and as always, as we have for the last 2 years, we have gotten together for our flagship long-term campaign this year into our third year, switching to Pathfinder 2nd Edition and playing Bloodlords. We are currently in the second part of this, level 4 for the characters. We will meet them real quick. I'll do a little channel business, and then we will jump right in after a couple of weeks off. I'm Manny, at Growed Up Geek on your social media, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. If you like what we do here, give us a like, follow, subscribe. Fist bump, authority, consent given, pat on the butt, all that stuff. We love the support. We love to hear from people in chat. So if you're here watching, feel free to talk some shit, question the players' motivations and decisions, because God knows I do, and it gets kind of lonely sometimes. That's going to be it for me. We're here Tuesday nights every week for this game. We have every intention of finishing Legacy of Blood before moving on to a couple of other things. Also, very soon, we will hopefully be back to our Wednesday show, which will ideally be another Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. Check out more for that coming soon. All right, legitimately, that's it for me. Let us meet our amazing cast, do a quick little recap of the last episode, and we will jump right in. Salvatore, two sessions ago, you threw your magnificent party. You planned for it. It's what you wanted to do. You wanted to get in good with the kind of movers and shakers of Grey Dirge. How do you feel that went? Tell us a little bit about Salvatore and where you currently feel, how you feel away from Grey Dirge after doing all this kind of work. To ingratiate yourself and in this little odd, essentially fey forest here.
Yeah, I mean, the party couldn't have gone better. If Berlin were to have shown up during the party, Salvatore would have had to split his time at glad handing, shaking disembodied hands and kissing ghoul babies. But since Berlin showed up the next day, it was good. So he got to focus on her, and it gave him an excuse to just be dramatic about the whole situation, which he's all about the drama. But currently, he's not super comfortable in forest settings. He's a city kind of.
I hear you.
City kind of mind vampire. There's no mind wine to drink out here. We ran into some shit talking David the gnomes coming out of nowhere, telling us they're gonna cut our heads off. So I'm gonna stick close to Cregan's flanks the entire time we're here.
Okay. Positive aspect about being in the woods is that there's plenty of place for you to A, stay in the back, and B, forget that you left the gas on and just kind of make your way away. Like, hey, you guys got this. I think I left the gas on. I'll be back. Woo!
The sun is on. It got to go.
Yeah. All right. Fabulous. We slide over to apparently the conscripted bodyguard for Salvatore. Landon, tell us about Cregan. You went through the party. You're kind of the source of a big gift at said party. A big statue that now adorns the house. Also, out of the city where you kind of made your way to ingratiate yourself with your own faction, which is totally fine, while there. And now you are out in the woods. You haven't killed anything in a while, both in our time and in game. You guys have been kind of socializing and doing a bunch of stuff. So you're in the woods. These little David the Gnome, as Nick mentioned it, talked a little shit, want to chop off your head, but they want intelligent things. Is Cregan worried?
No. When things threaten to cut off Cregan's head, he all reason really starts to go if Boris or Salvatore aren't showing any signs that, hey, don't rush him, Cregan's yeah, I'm gonna go kill him. Okay? Cregan's only thing that would make him worry is if everyone else is like, hey, dude, this isn't a good idea. So these
really?
people...
Yeah, they need to get smashed. No, man. Are you sure?
Exactly. Cregan's willing to listen to the party, but these people talking about cutting off his head, he wants them to meet his giant sword, and he wants them to, he wants to be like a chef, just like chop, 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 with these little tiny, um, whatever they are, red caps.
Red caps.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, maybe you will get the chance. We'll see. This could be resolved
Also-
could be resolved peacefully. I doubt it will be, but you could be.
Rune Blossom red caps.
I will say it's a perfect nut for Pathfinder 2 because it's my birthday.
Happy
29
birthday,
today.
buddy.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday!
29. Woo!
Yeah. The big 29 and 1 year left.
Oh, man. Next year for your 30th birthday, we'll do something wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, you still can't
Okay.
even be president, bro. You got a hot minute before you can even be president. Oh,
I know.
oh man. All right. Well,
At-
for your
at this point,
for your
you gotta be
35th
like 80.
for your 35th birthday, we're gonna do Landon for president.
There you go.
We're gonna start it.
Into
Alright.
it.
Down.
Fabulous. I've already planned it. All right. Moving over. Our littler creature, our kind of chaos bringer and token of good time, champion wrestler, proving his abilities in town. Tenta, tell us about Milk. You are also here in the woods. The last time you drifted out into the woods, it kind of went sideways, maybe, depending on your perspective. But yeah, here you are, these little red caps, talking a lot of stuff, want to cut some heads off. They've complimented you by thinking that you're particularly smart and therefore really want to cut your heads off. So how's Milky Boy feeling about all this?
Milk is not a fan of the woods. He's generally found folly within the woods throughout his life. He may have been born in like a goblin commune, like cave or whatever, but he's not much of an outdoors person. He prefers indoor climates. He prefers where he can tinker with things. He knows where everything's at. So he's not really that pleased to be in the woods.
How you feel
But
about
at the same time, he is ready to shoot a red cap for shit talking because you don't do that to Milk. He gets pretty riled up.
busting a cap in the red caps?
Yes.
All right, that was too easy. Sorry, I'll show myself out. All right, last and not least, our logical sort of big dad energy. Lewis, tell us about Vorus. At some point, this is almost an investigation to you as a member of the guard, right? So your next step has brought you here. You are chasing the supply line of this poison. And you are this much closer after having gotten to one notch. They essentially rolled over on the person above them. How are you going to feel about all this kind of Fae-esque shenanigans you're going to have to deal with while just trying to solve like what is essentially, at this point, a mass poisoning plot?
I mean, Fae shenanigans are no worse than the shenanigans I was around before. So I mean, that's just, this is just another woods for me. Just another beat for this cop to walk. But this is going towards solidifying his place in Geb. So this is all about, the further he can basically, ingrain himself in Geb, the better for Vorus it will be.
All right, fair enough. Do what the boss tells you. There's a promotion in it for you.
There you go, man.
All right. So that's our amazing cast. I'm lucky to have them week in and week out, and now for going on our third year together. So as always, guys, thank you for coming. All right. So last episode, as the party whittled down into the wee hours, and in the morning after the party had gone to sleep, they were abruptly interrupted by their kind of patron, Bloodlord Berlin Helderly, who came in and kind of spilled all the scoop on the little bits of information that the party had been able to kind of pull together after shutting down the Crooked Coffin Tavern, at which point the poison was being made to poison the quick/living members of citizens of Grey Dirge. A little information fed to your boss. She turned it into more information, and that includes that Kepgetta, the Hag-Nailed, who was the person in charge of production of the poisoning, was actually doing so at the behest of her mother, Iron Tavia, who is a member of the Graveclaw Hag Coven. And with this information, Berlin sent the party out into the Axon Woods, a known fairy forest, for all kinds of crazy shenanigans. And after wandering for a little bit, who was it? Vorus and Cregan were almost positive they heard kind of conspiratorial whispers about them everywhere they went, everywhere they moved, that something was watching them and talking about them. And upon entering a clearing, they broke the facade, allowed their voices to be heard by everybody. Sinister laughter, commenting on the intelligence of the party, saying, "These seem pretty intelligent. I think Iron Tavia would love their heads," followed by mischievous laughter. Salvatore then used some spells to announce their kind of presence and show an intimidating kind of face. After doing so, the Redcaps believe the party to be super intelligent and wonder how much brain grit she can get from their heads.
Salvatore's got to have a shit ton.
They,
Pretty swollen.
Yeah.
He's real full. I got to eat a lot at the party.
It is harvest time with you.
Yeah.
And after making themselves seen, did they make themselves seen? Yes, they did. Making themselves seen, they threaten to. Hold on, let me find the cute little image. Hold on. There we go. The cute little image of these two. There we go. Of these two little adorable scythe-wielding, diminutive folks with distinct red hats, and by count at least 7 severed heads that look relatively fresh, tied to their belts like trophies. Their words: Iron Tavia can make so much brain grit. This is going to be great. As they step out... Oh, God damn it. Sorry, that's me. As they step out from behind the trees. We will begin tonight's episode of Blood Claws, Season 2, Episode 5, titled The Axon Woods. After announcing yourselves, stepping out into through these kind of meandering woods where you can both tell you are making progress, as it's not like an old cartoon where it's just the same background repeated over and over again. It works a lot harder, but achieves the same result. It is at an almost long played infinite loop where you can't tell one place for the other. You're not really sure. You're somewhat disoriented. This kind of fairy forest is getting to you. These odd little red-capped creatures step outside. Big Beavis and Butthead vibes. Heads attached, scythes in hand. What would you all like to do? We'll give everybody like a quick little thing before we roll initiative if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay. Milk, what do you got?
Milk's gonna yell at him. Hey, we're not smart at all. You leave us alone.
You hear that? They're afraid of us. They think that we don't think that they're not smart. They're like classic move, triple reverse psychology. They have to be super smart.
Cregan will say, "I'm ready to see the brain grit myself," as he just gets a striking pose ready. So
I don't know how much we're going to get from that one. His head looks kind of big, but he looks like he misspelled all of those words in his head.
Milk's gonna chuckle at that. He can't help it.
Salvatore is gonna be like, his head is so swollen and it's got like a neck brace on. He's just trying to keep his. He's like hiding his head behind Cregan. He's like, there's no one in this party has any kind of brains. Just move along. Just scary woods.
That one's so top heavy. I bet you if we just pushed him over, he'd fall.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Boris, you got anything?
Nope. Nope.
No, in fact, I do not. All
Boris casts death.
Oh, I'm gonna cast death, all right. There's this.
all right, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Foundry is not loading. for
Oh,
me
no.
again.
Oh no, that's bad. Hey, Landon, what does shift left click do?
I think it's supposed to bring everyone to where you're looking at. I think.
Okay, because there was something I didn't want highlighted that got highlighted, and then when I clicked on it, it disappeared.
Oh. If you selected a token,
Yeah, I
if
did.
you have it. A lot of times that means it makes it.
I
where
got it. I
you-
got it. I got it. It's cool. We're
Yeah.
good. Sorry. All right. So if anybody doesn't have anything else, you have announced your presence. They have talked a little shit to everybody who talks something to them. For the first time in a while, let's go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Ooh, yeah.
Let us take our level 4 skill, well, your level 4 skills, out for a little test run.
I wish I could. Yeah.
Do you
Can you still roll for me, Nick?
I got
Or
it.
somebody roll
I got
for
it.
me. Thank you. Sorry,
Chicka-chicka,
sorry.
chicka-chicka. All right, so you guys get ready. It seems to be beyond repair, this conversation. They both are eager to cut your heads off and have talked a little emotional shit about you in the process. And in doing so, roll no. One of the red caps is just going to kind of do this evil, like, little grin to move.
You got a skitter.
What's that?
He's skittering. I don't like it when they skitter.
I mean, I guess the little legs kind of imply skittering, but I don't think there's the sound. It's not like scarabs.
It's just a very hustled movement. Of
Yeah,
short
like they're
little
really,
legs.
like they're really trying.
Like the sound of like a corgi running.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, like he's tired. All right, hold on. Okay, that's how far he's gonna move. So that's 2, and is that it? Yeah, he's just gonna make a big move up assertively, wanting your heads. Salvatore, it is you.
Salvatore will hide, take a quick little hide behind Cregan, and then start mumbling some dark speech words and animate dead, and we will summon the Trevor as a skeleton.
What level?
First level, so
Where do you want him?
Right next to David the Gnome. Depraved the Gnome.
Ta-da.
Raven.
And then we'll have him lash out at him.
Okay. Scimitar Claw.
Yes, sir.
with a sim. Oh man!
Ooh! Trevor's MVP.
I was gonna say, man, Trevor coming through.
Nice.
He says, "Why haven't you used me in a while, dog?"
Double that, yeah. Oh, I didn't do the. Oh, it's still saying. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's not supposed to be him. There we go. So Trevor just walks up, materializes out of nowhere. My man looks hella refreshed, eager to serve. Just walks in and just gives this huge scimitar slash to this red cap, who seemingly doesn't know what to do with this. What is he? He's a skeleton? Yeah, he's a skeleton.
Yeah,
So their goal of brains and intelligence is not being met by this thing. So he looks frustrated that he has to kill something that he can't make brain grit from. And then you want him claw attack? Or
yeah, claw. Double claw.
Okay.
This map's a little bit better.
Okay. And then I was like, man, if Trevor quits again. One big slash with the sword, coming back with a claw strike.
Let's go, Trevor.
Damn, Trevor.
You're not fucking around.
And just slashing, and now Rolno, the first red cap to kind of move, is not doing well and maybe is rethinking his choices in life. Salvatore, anything else?
That's it. Just cheering. He has pom-poms somehow. He's pulled out of his ceremonial robe. Just see two little pom-poms sticking out from either side of Cregan.
Reanimators give them to you. You're supposed to, be supportive of your minions. They come with the kit. All right, that's it for you. Voris, you miss Trevor, I guess. You've seen what he can do. Works better than some of your low-level guards at your regular gig. You walked up, smashed the shit out of this thing. What do you want to do?
I want to get Trevor's picture taken and hang it on the wall whenever we get back to the house.
Employee of the month.
Oh yeah, he's going up in the foyer, dog. People are gonna know.
Argoon's gonna be upset.
I mean, you know what? I don't see Argoon out here putting in the kind of work he does. Now, Argoon puts in work. It's not the same work, but he does put in work.
right.
So let's see. So I'm going to shift over to here because it'll make it easier for me. And then I'm going to target this guy right here. And let's just go with pretty sure I'm within 30 of him. Oh yeah. It's gonna be telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
And it's going to be slashing. Why is it not giving me the damn roll? Where the hell is the blood? Slashing. And there we go. Oh, what the hell?
It's really short, kind of in some underbrush. Manages to duck out of the way.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
Trevor took the luck.
Cregan.
Yeah, I think Cregan is going to move right about here. Cregan is going to rage, and as he rages, the typical, you see the dark shadows kind of like wrap around his body as the necromantic energy kind of like takes over him, and he's going to strike at this thing. So hopefully it hits. That's a hit.
Yes, it is.
I think this thing is dead. Um,
Oh my god, dude.
41 points of damages.
All right, so give me a pretty good, like, vivid description of what this looks like as you kind of, like, politely cast Trevor aside. Excuse me, son. Thank you for your help.
Good job.
Cregan is going to take, like, he's going to swing it. He's going to, as it starts going through the skull of this thing, like right under where the brain would be, he's going to just, like, start to tilt the sword up and just sling the skull, like the half the brain, all the way to his buddy over here. And he's going to look at him and say, "There's your brain matter, or brain grit, sorry. I'm coming for you next."
All right. So, I mean, you are so large, and this thing is so small. Tiny American penis. That it's not so much like a clean cut, but just kind of like smashing a watermelon. Like you just overpower this thing and just kind of chunkify like a huge spray against the tree behind it. And it's not so much one clean piece arrives, but like chunks of little bits arrive like at the feet of Marco. And you could just hear this like kind of odd footwork of somebody who's probably terrified.
That is Cregan's turn. I am so glad I started it with a crit.
All right. Milky Boy. Trevor and Cregan have absolutely smashed the first red cap through the trees. You both are kind of, more low center of gravity, we'll put it, be polite.
Yeah.
And so
sure.
you saw just this rain of detritus and human, like what's not even human, whatever's left of it, just go splashing through these trees and onto the floor at the feet of Marco, the one remaining red cap. What would you like to do?
Milk will laugh like
I will
he
let you have
sees
that I will let you have that as a free action.
Thank you. He kind of laughs at the spray. He's like, I forgot to hit the craft button on my shit earlier, so I'm gonna hit the craft button now.
Okay.
That should have already been done. I didn't do it. I forgot.
Okay.
That's what happens when you play with Rick. So I didn't get to craft that. I did get to craft that.
Okay.
So, dope. Okay, I did a thing. Now I can do the thing. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move Milk over to here.
All right. We're going to say you crafting each one of those things is an action. So craft,
Oh,
move.
well, they should have already been done.
Okay.
Like overnight. I
Okay.
forgot to do it.
I got
I'm sorry.
it. Okay. I got it. Okay.
That was OOC overnight. That we're catching up.
All right.
Okay. So he's gonna sneak over here a little bit. Can he see him through the trees right there?
Yeah, you guys are both kind of low. These trees are kind of big.
All right. Perfect. He's going to attempt to shoot him. Yeah. Milk don't like this guy at all. He's gonna fucking shoot him.
Oi, bruv.
Yeah. Oh, check it out. Boom. There we go. All right, here we go. He's gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Oh, he missed. That's wrong, man.
Just right through.
Whoosh. Big old explosion happens. Kaboom. Smoke filters up through the leaves, and Milk goes, God damn it! And he's going to reload and take cover.
Okay. You can see Marco kind of panicked at the shot and then kind of freeze and realize nothing happened and kind of laughed. Ah, maybe we had you wrong. Maybe you're not as smart as we think you are. And
Told you.
Yeah, I'll bring him all the way up here. And then he's just gonna like essentially bull rush Milk.
Not the smallest of us all.
And just come in and just rain on you with this scythe.
Maybe not. Damn it.
And he's
Ouch.
just gonna connect for 15 slashing damage.
Milk's like,
Ah, maybe I'll get at least one head. That's going to be it for Marco the Red Cap. Salvatore, your cover for your gigantic cranium is gone. And this one seems to be coming towards you. On the good news is you've still got Trevor and Cregan that might keep it from coming like directly at you.
Salvatore will squint his eyes and massage his massive cranium and send Trevor over to this here red cap and do a scimitar and a claw on him.
Trevor methodically makes his way over, raises his scimitar, slashy. Damn. Man. Trevor's killing it. Jeez.
Yeah, he hasn't rolled below an 18 yet out of 3 rolls.
And I'll have him do the claw.
Okay. And then just in a great like 1-2 combo. Oh, he's gonna kind of miss with the claw, getting a little big for his britches, Trevor. I like how you even have him as Trevor in his stat block too. All right, so
and for my other 2 actions, let's cast guidance on Cregan.
okay.
And we'll also do one on who's up next? On Boris.
Boris is after you.
Yeah. So those are my last 2 actions.
Okay. Boris, you feel a little blessed by Salvatore. You get your...
Yeah.
Just so you know, you can drag that spell effect guidance from the chat and drop it on your character.
I was just gonna get it out of the... There it goes. All right. You see this thing making an aggressive move, at least at the time being, to Milk. Who knows beyond that? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to cast telekinetic projectile again on him.
Okay.
So just gonna cast that, and then this one's gonna be bludgeoning because it's gonna be a rock. We use like a
smash.
All right. Seven.
All right. he's gonna take a big shot, just hit with a nice sized rock, and just kind of like take it. You can hear little bones crunching.
Ooh, all right.
And
And then I'm going to cast Magus's Analysis
okay.
as well. And then so it basically. Oh, here I'll show you. I don't know if it did that go into chat. It didn't. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't do that. Basically a recall knowledge check. So since I hit him with an attack,
Okay.
and it gives me a +1 bonus. So let's see. Where's recall knowledge?
Since this is a Fey creature, I think Fey is a nature check.
Nature check.
But technically, just so you're aware, Manny, you can do other skills like Arcana, but it's usually at a higher difficulty.
It gives it in the stat block.
Awesome. Oh, awesome. I didn't know that.
So nature, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Womp.
Trevor's still on all the good rolls.
Right? I see that.
All right. So as far as you know, this is just a angry little short gnome-looking thing with a red hat and a scythe and some severed heads on its belt. Nothing more to see here. Is that it?
Yeah, because it goes from failing to what? Not failing.
Yeah.
But not helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cregan, better get in while the getting's good before Trevor goes again.
Yeah, Cregan is going to. Yeah, he's going to move here. There, sorry. Because he's got 10-foot reach. And he is going to attack it. It should be flat-footed to him. So hopefully that happens. That's not going to get it done. Instead of instead of attacking a second time, he is going to try to trip it.
Okay.
So that should be at a -5 because of map. Sorry, it doesn't automatically add the map when I'm doing it, so I have to.
Okay.
Awesome. So it is prone.
Hell yeah.
Boom. So you're just going to walk up, push this much, much smaller creature to the ground, and I guess feel good about it. But, that's you. That's fine. You're the one's got to sleep at night, man.
Yeah, I don't know if the skeleton guard has attack of opportunity or not, but if it does try to get up from prone, it triggers attack of opportunities.
Trevor does not. At least not level 1 Trevor. All right, even Trevor, who's undead, is kind of like, damn, dog, that was a bit harsh. But you're gonna knock this little creature to the ground. What else you got?
That's it. That's his 3 actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Milky Boy. This thing is up in your face. Sort of. It's at your feet now, actually, because you just watch Cregan walk up and just push over like this toddler, essentially.
Heck yeah. That's where he likes it. It's all going well for Milk right now.
And I'll remind you, prone gives it flat-footed, and there's no penalty for ranged attacks in melee. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Milk takes a little glowing orb out of his pocket, and he sits there and stares at it like my precious for a brief second, and he loads it into the barrel and Fuck you. Bam! And he shoots him right in the face. Yeah,
Nice.
you sure did. Boom. 18 damage to his face.
You blast this thing, and the heads go flying, like kind of scatter and roll away. And it's going to slump to the ground and just... I can't believe working for a hag didn't work out for us. Do what you have to do. Just don't send me back to her alive.
Oh, you don't want to go back to her alive, do you? Milk grabs him by like right underneath the chin and like shows him his big ass ghoul teeth, and he just headbutts him with a stun wound. It's like, we're bringing this one back. He's gonna add to the collection. And he starts dragging him over to the rest of the party. Let's tie this one up.
He doesn't resist. Kill me.
What's Milk's plan with this?
Milk's plan is he wants Morris to tie this fucking guy up so he could drag him around through the forest and then turn
I'm
him
not
into...
dragging shit through the fucking forest, dog. This little motherfucker's gonna die.
And as
you can kill him if you want to.
You kind of figure out what to
this.
do with him as one of the heads like that rolled off. You can see off in the distance. We'll go ahead and get out of combat here. He doesn't want any part of this.
Oh, he's already got some of this.
Milk and Boris are like having an adamant conversation.
Like,
while
you want
he's
him,
like,
you carry him, dog. You tie him up, you drag him around. That's the thing.
listen, if you're not okay with the plan, that's fine. You just have to tell me. And he reaches over.
You're the one over there making plans with like, hey, let's tie this guy up. He knows nothing. This guy is like our goon.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, some things now he can bake a mean loaf.
Watch Argoon betray us here in 6 episodes.
That would be very much like me, but no, I want to have a positive like surrogate NPC with you guys for like one campaign,
one time,
just
time.
once. I just don't want my favorite NPC for you guys to be like, well, this is the one Manny likes, so they're gonna fuck us over at some point.
Kill him now.
Yeah, like for 2 years, that's exactly how it's gone. So no, we're gonna break that cycle this year.
Or is that what you want us to think?
Could be. I don't know. I haven't played out Argoon's arc all the way to the end yet, so who knows? But as of right now, Argoon's on your side.
Argoon's happy. Argoon's happy with his current situation.
He's baking bread. He feels appreciated. You guys are golden. All right, so
I'm gonna walk over to the red cap on the ground, and he's like, "You know what, Morris? You know what? That's fine. I'll just be like you." And he opens his mouth and takes a bite right out of this dude's throat.
When have you ever seen me just take the bite out of somebody?
I've seen you eat bread before.
He's like, "Look, it's a loaf of bread." He takes a big
Look at
bite
me,
out
I'm
of this
alive
dude's
eating
throat.
a loaf of bread.
Yeah. So I killed him, man.
Jesus Christ. That dude's last few minutes on this earth was not the most pleasant.
The living hell.
He was like confused and hurt.
Very confused this entire time. I don't know what you're doing. Just kill me.
So you ended the life of the one that was alive?
Yeah, and then I nourished myself, and I am now a nourished ghoul.
Okay.
Which gives me some stuff.
He's now going to be dead.
That gives me healing, for one thing. Okay. Which I need. So I got bopped.
Boom.
Oh, I got
Alright.
you, buddy.
So, Cregan, you make your way over to one of the heads that rolled away and find a very odd shaped key.
So I get 2d6 hit points back. How do
It's-
I roll 2d6 hit points of healing? Is that
I think just roll
So
the
use-
roll the dice, and I think it gives you the little prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah. there you go.
Yeah. /R space 2d6.
Yeah.
Or it's just down at the bottom of
Yeah.
the chat menu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
All the
forgot
little
about
boxes. All right. So there you go.
what?
Holy shit! What the hell is all that?
That's to heal.
That's our healer.
Anytime I treat wounds on milk, I do risky surgery. So if it heals big. But if not, it hurts a little bit.
Did
I
I
think
heal
that's
or
all the
did I
damage.
hurt?
You took you got 15 hit points back.
Wow,
Critical
that was all
success.
I took. Thank you.
Okay.
Milk looks appreciative and shocked.
There are two dead red caps. Cregan went through one of the severed heads, found a very odd key, very tiny, made of silver, underneath the tongue of the severed head. And
You really went.
for the first time, there's no conspiratorial voices, there's no giggling, there's no nothing. And for a brief second, it appears that you guys are not in the weird, creepy Fey woods of the undead nation of Geb. Everybody give me a perception check, please. Okay.
Ooh, someone got a nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cop.
wasn't me.
All
The
right.
cop.
Actually, you all did really well. You guys have been in the Axon Woods for a little bit. Like I said, they try really hard to not let you know that this is just kind of this endless, very stereotypical Fey woods. That they've tried really hard to make it seem like it's not kind of an endless loop. But no matter how long you've been here, you feel like you haven't. The scenery just changes only temporarily before it cycles through again. As you look around for the first time, there seems to be a part, like a little cut through the woods that seems different for the first time.
I think that's the way we should go.
Cregan will look at Boris and say, if you believe that's the correct way, then it must be. I'm
It's-
ready for Iron Tavia.
Glad you have such enthusiasm.
All right.
It's the first thing to look different in a while.
Yes, these damned woods. Everything's like a maze around here.
All right. Everything's done. What would you guys like to do? What the hell just happened? Sorry.
We're gonna walk towards the little funky split.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Manny's changing the map now.
I just had to look. I had to make sure all your tokens are on the next things and so on and so forth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys gonna make a move?
Yes.
Okay. You head out into this kind of new scenery. The woods kind of stay the same. And it's not long before you feel like you were just on a different track, but kind of the same effect. Everything seems to be just this kind of repetition and constantly recycled assets of an illusion that you are moving through these woods when you perhaps are not moving anywhere at all. It is starting to get dark, and I'm going to see about something real quick. Ooh, I can do this. All right. I have to do some backstage rolling here, so excuse me for a second. Okay. Right. Okay, Cregan. Ooh, very good, you guys.
I'm assuming that means that we are making progress through the woods.
And also that you are unwittingly Milk Cregan Salvatore Voris. You may be making unwitting saving throws as we currently speak.
Oh.
No. Not if I run away.
Yeah. You know, I think they should be fortitude saving throws. I think that's the most fair saving throw to have us roll.
Unfortunately, it is not. I don't.
Damn.
I'm sorry. And why does my map keep disappearing? Okay. As you make your way down this new path, it starts to get dark, and Salvatore, Ed Milk, there is something inside of you that actually, hold on, let me handle this. Salvatore.
Files are in the computer.
The files are in the computer? All right. So Salvatore and Milk. There's a little message for you in the Zoom chat. So you keep on keeping on through this new track, this new path, and no matter what, even when you've decided that you feel like that this is all the same kind of ruse, just going in a different direction, even when you turn back, it is the same thing. In no way do you feel like you ever make progress back to this spot where you fought these red caps. And Salvatore and Milk, this sound, it just, you swear that you hear it.
Milk keeps sticking his finger in his ear and being like, what is that noise? I swear.
Just kind of like popping his ears the whole time, like sticking his finger in his little ear hole, like some weird, crazy sounds happening right now. You guys can't hear that?
Cregan will say, well, you have an inflated head, and you have humongous ears. It's probably just the buzzing flies or the whatever that you all are hearing. These are woods after all. Even if it is something, after they saw what we did to those little minions, I'm sure they're not brave enough to approach us. And he's just going to give it a little bit of a smirk.
Sounds like there's a river nearby or a creek or something, some flowing water. It's like hitting his ear, like trying to get the like water out of his ear, like after you go swimming.
By the time you've been walking all this time, you've seen it get dark. The second Salvatore mentions running water, the landscape around you suddenly changes from deep, odd woods to what appears to be a very pristine and nice and, dare I say, normal looking river. Everybody now can hear it, and that natural kind of calm of, a gently babbling brook kind of takes over. Doesn't affect you like mechanically or anything, but there's just this odd little kind of pristine sense of this river. And at this point, it has gotten very dark. And you can start to hear things following you as you make your way through this repetitive forest.
Oh.
Regan will look to Boris and say, "Is this one of the hag's tricks?"
No?
I'm detecting magic. Any kind of magical?
You're muted. I hear a bear.
Yes, you're still muted.
Huh?
Cregan was saying to Boris, he's asking, is this one of the hag's tricks?
It could be. It could be a way to keep people away from their coven.
We should be on our guard.
Never run into these before. I've never been out this far.
Could be one of those planes you speak of.
That would not bode well for us.
All right.
We can't camp if we're being followed. This sucks.
I can keep first watch. If anything approaches us, it dies.
That's the correct way to be.
If it dies, it dies.
It does.
Yes.
Drago offers 1,150 pounds.
I'm gonna sit on this giant rock right here on the map.
As you climb this kind of little rocky outcropping, you can see the river's only about 20 feet wide. It doesn't look to be very deep at any point. And across the way, there seems to be like a nice kind of little secluded clearing, kind of cut into and surrounded by woods.
That looks like it could be a druid circle.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've heard of those.
Not out in these woods.
Salvatore, what are you getting into? You desperate for a meal? You're hoping you find a fish with some emotional baggage?
Just at the party, one of the people that Salvatore glad-handed and then drained was fond of skipping rocks when they were a kid, so he just had this like uncontrollable urge to. He's never skipped a rock in his life. He's never been camping. He just like walked over to the water and picked up a rock and just chucked it, and it like skipped 4 times across the surface. And he's like, "Did you know that you could do that?" Amazing.
Milk's like, yeah, good work, yeah.
All right.
Cregan
Cregan
picks up a rock and he just like chucks it into the water. He's like,
splash.
"It didn't skip."
Pick up like
You
a
gotta
boulder.
use finesse.
Voris, what do you get into? You,
He just, like,
you
grabs
joining
a
the
big
rock
rock.
skipping?
I'm just gonna kind of look around, just kind of try to get some bearings of like what this place is. If it really is like, or do I feel like if we're on the right path? kind of thing.
Okay. Salvatore, with your detect magic, nothing. Not even that little kind of like ambient tinge of like the Fae. Just kind of feels like a normal woods, and that odd little like tickle that tells you, you know, everything here is fucked because it's Fae. That's gone.
Now I've got the heebie-jeebies.
I don't like being safe. This is even worse.
Feels normal. I don't like that.
I hate it. I hate it.
Everybody give me a perception check, please. I don't know what's going on with these dice.
Oh, laggy.
Oh, I don't even see them. They're like shadows.
Perception?
They're like shadows for me. Yes, please.
Okay. I don't see shit.
All right. Cregan and Salvatore off in the distance. Woo! Over here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. You hear what sounds like the trampling through the forest of like something being chased, like coming towards you. Just a lot of like trampling of the woods, from what sounds like multiple kind of sets of things running.
From which direction?
Let me use our handy dandy little new thing over here.
Oh, right. Oh, dang. Back? Oh, man. Life's so much better now.
Cregan will yell to Vorus, saying, "There's something over here approaching fast."
I didn't hear it.
I'm gonna kind of like lean towards Salvatore, and I'm gonna go, maybe you should get in the bushes.
Before you even say bushes, he's already in there.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I have foliage in my ear. What? I need to hide? Oh, very good idea. The sound keeps getting closer. You can actually hear like the panting of breath of seemingly living things. Like the panting of sound. The commotion, the multiple kind of trampling in the woods suddenly turns to just what sounds like 2 feet, and out from the woods emerges a relatively attractive peasant girl with a basket full of apples, like sweaty and with like leaves and tattered bits of her dress. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, please save me! I've been being chased by these things. I got lost. I know I shouldn't have come here. I just, oh my god! Please help me. And she's gonna like, you know, make her way out here, and look to you all for help. What would you all like to do? Cregan, we'll start with you. You are closest.
Wasn't there a movie about a lady coming to people with apples, and the apples put them to sleep permanently?
I mean, I'm sure there's a story like that somewhere.
I'm just saying. But I guess Cregan hears these things chasing this woman. He's probably more concerned with that. I guess he probably doesn't trust her very much. But he says, "Get out of the way. If it attacks, I'll handle it." As he, readies his greatsword.
Yells across the river.
Yeah.
She turns to look behind her, and I think I lost him, and I think this clearing in the river and the sounds of you and your deep voice probably scared them away. But
Suspicious.
She got big old ears.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Slamming the button down. All right, Milk. This woman has emerged from the woods, by all accounts, it does look like she's been chased. She has this basket full of apples. She seems very pretty, and she seems to be in need of help. What would you like to do?
Milk will look up at Cregan and what are we gonna do with the girl? Are we gonna eat her? And he's got like darkness in his eyes.
I guess Cregan, he's gonna be pretty wary of this lady, but he says to Milk, he says, until she takes hostile actions, we shouldn't kill her yet.
Milk gets a pouty face. I'm hungry still.
Salvatore,
Yes.
you see this pretty human woman emerge from the woods, seeming like she was chased. You were one of the people who heard the sounds. And now she is asking for your help. What would you like to do?
Salvatore already doesn't trust the situation because we're in the Feywoods and we don't feel the little Fey tingle happening. It's like that scene in the first Men in Black movie when Agent J shoots the little girl and there's all the alien. He's like, "What?
Little 9-year-old girl with quantum physics books. What's she doing out here?"
What business does this lone girl have to do in these Feywoods?" And I don't see anything chasing her yet. I was also just hearing running water before we're near the water. I'm just gonna keep hiding in this bush until I figure out what's going on.
Okay. Voris?
Same.
All right. Let's not be
Big
such
bush.
let's not be
So
such antisocial nerds that the first time a pretty girl shows up, we're all like, "Wait a second, what the fuck are you
No
doing
way.
here?"
So, knowing that everyone's kind of on the same side here, Cregan is going to just kind of like hold his sword up towards her and say, it's awfully suspicious that something happens to chase you right to us, and then it's suddenly gone.
Hold on.
Intimidation.
I can roll intimidation. Oh,
Hold on.
is that?
Well, either
Hold
that
on,
or
let me
insight.
let me
I
just
don't
kind
see Cregan being very insightful.
let
I
me
don't
just
think it's
kind
very
of
insightful. Maybe Salvatore should come get some insight going. Or perception, I guess. Yeah.
He ain't
Oh.
coming out of the bush.
as Cregan, as you not directly kind of threaten her, but at least, yeah, she kind of draws back. I understand your hesitancy. It's not like I'm not aware of where we are, but if there's 4 of you, there is 1 of me. If
So she knows all 4 of us are here, then, huh?
if I am in any way encroaching on you, I am sure the 4 of you are capable of dispatching a poor, lost peasant girl.
You're damn right we are. And don't think for a second I won't dispatch a poor peasant girl. Shaking the bushes. just shaking the bushes. Not...
I sure will kill you. Don't worry about that.
God, is that you? Are you in a bush again? God, Jesus, always talking bushes. What the hell?
you hear me trying to light a fire. Kink, kink, kink.
She's got to believe me now. So I assure you, I am not much trouble, and if I could just rest with you for a little while. And she produces these 2 little let's see, which one of you, milk. You would recognize them as these kind of things that are instant sparks. It's not like a flint where it's like a process, that they're basically guaranteed. You smash these 2 rocks together and a little tiny flame appears. It's, it's enchanted like fire making.
Yeah.
And she pulls these out, and I can get us a fire going. I wish I had something to offer to show that I need your help. All I have are these apples, but judging by your wisdom and logical reluctance,
You wouldn't dare take an apple from me, would you?
but she's like, but I can provide a fire as quickly as possible, and if we could just sit with me, I will be gone as soon as you grow tired of me.
What if we're already tired of you?
Cregan goes full Batman. Where's Artemia? Where is he?
She. Hag.
Oh, yeah,
remember?
where is she?
Yeah.
Hag.
So she's going to make her way, kind of like, come on, let's go over here to the...
Milk just hisses
Oh,
at
are you
her.
seriously following her? Oh my god, dude.
Well, Cregan is keeping an eye on her. He's not letting her get out of his sight.
Yeah, but you...
Milk realizes that Cregan's leaving, and while he's hissing at her, he's like, hey, wait a minute. Hey!
She walks over, pulls out the stones, sits down, and smashes a nice little fire together, lights up the woods. A bunch of unseen pairs of eyes that were staring at you the second the fire was lit, unbeknownst to you, suddenly scatter off.
Cregan is going to enter the death circle and keep an eye on her.
Okay. As
Does he die?
She's going to kind of move over as you step past her. She's going to pull an apple out of the basket and offer it to you as you walk by.
He is going to look at her like she's the dumbest person alive. I will not take one of your apples.
I understand. And then she takes a bite of it, chews it, looks at you.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, hag magic.
Okay. And then I do thank you. And like I said, I understand the nature of this place that we are in. So I appreciate you taking the time in this most untrustworthy place to help a poor peasant girl out gathering apples who got lost.
I'm a little confused because ever since I started this whole adventuring thing, everything has tried to kill us. And you're saying you don't want to kill us.
I most assuredly do not. Without your protection and your presence, all of those creatures that you saw scatter into the woods in the once the darkness came to light would get me in seconds.
And,
Cregan's supposed to be like pretty low intelligence, not like super low.
She's
I
even
think he's
she's
kind
gonna
of believing her.
she's gonna pull up her dress like a little bit and show you like this ankle that has like been scandalous. This like slashed at, like it does look like something like got her with a set of claws.
Colonial nudity.
Cregan will say, fine, if you take any action that may seem like you're trying to hurt one of us, you will be cleaved in two before you can blink. But he is going to lower his sword as he says that.
I completely understand. And she takes a big old bite of her apple. Are you sure?
He's still not going to have the apple.
Okay.
Okay, Cregan's not smart, but he doesn't take food from strangers.
Heard. All right, Salvatore, you seem to be kind of reluctantly making your way up, but on the other side of the tree, or Boris, I'm sorry, up the other side of the tree line. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of, surveying the scene. I'm kind of walking around where she was basically saying that, we should just casually camp with this miraculous clearing that I knew about right here. For Boris's inner cop is just like, yelling.
Okay. Milk, Salvatore, Cregan has gone and sat down. She seems to be making like polite conversation. She seems very nice. Apples and stuff. You guys still going to be hiding in the bushes? What are we doing?
I say brain drainer.
Unless how strong are you?
I'm pretty strong.
Oh, could I get on your? I'm gonna lift Salvatore's ceremonial skirts up, and he's pretty lanky. I'm just gonna kick one leg over one of your shoulders and another one, and just kind of take a seat on your very muscular back, and be like, "Will you do me a favor and carry me across? I can't get this is dry clean only."
You pick the shortest person to try and carry you across the river.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Milk is an excellent wrestler, though. He'll just like
Let's
arm and
go.
carry.
He's buff.
Yeah.
I've seen him in his plum smugglers many times. I know he's
Jesus,
got some
stop with
thick
that.
thighs.
And in this case,
adhere and walk him across.
okay.
The water is like nose level to Milk, and he just keeps like popping his head up.
Just has like a little piece of bamboo, like breathing through it.
Yeah. Salvatore's like holding onto his ears like they're horse reins, and he's like,
You make your way across, and Cregan, this whole time, she's been trying to make like polite conversation. She's very gracious and thankful of you, admitting to protect her and kind of just sitting with her. And she kind of leans in, and you can tell my friends I'm okay.
I am not known as the wisest decision maker of this group. They'll decide when you're okay. And he'll like say that like it's a smart thing.
Like he's actually like should be telling her that. Like, don't worry, I don't make decisions.
I'm not very smart. I'm gonna wait for them to do something. She's
But
kind
for
of
him,
she's
he
kind of
feels
like
it's the smartest thing in the world to say.
she's eating her apple and just kind of going, "Wow,
He just
okay."
Deadpan's like, don't worry, I don't make decisions. All right, and then I'm just gonna do the like reverse Homer Simpson, and instead of like backing into the bushes, I'm just gonna like emerge out of the bushes and like one just. Whoop.
Ah, there you are. I promise I don't bite. Can I offer you an apple?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll take an apple.
She's like, they're quite good. They're a little tart. It's a little early in the season, and she bites into it again.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like palm it.
Feed it to a caterpillar. See if it does.
I'll feed it to Milk. What are you talking about?
What is dead may never die.
That's right. Hey, buddy.
Oh, she has a tail?
Like I said, I
She
don't
had-
trust those big ass ears she had.
I don't like it.
oh, she's a cute little thing, huh?
All right, somebody hold her down. It's time to drain her brain.
That's what I already said it. I said drain her brain from the very
I'll
beginning.
ask her polite. I'll kind of sidle up behind her like Nosferatu, and just like, what do you have
This
in
would
that
make us
basket?
very much at ease if you would let me suck your brain.
If I could only, if you would just take my hand for a minute and don't let go.
And Voris is just like staring, like he should just like, yep, that's what you should do. Just take his hand.
It won't hurt.
I see you are hesitant to take my apples for obvious reasons, and I would hope you understand that for the same reasons, I probably shouldn't.
All right, are we gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way?
Oh no. I believe it's going to be sunrise very soon, and I can be on my way. In the meantime, if you would all like to play a little game, I have some riddles to pass the time.
You know, there's another movie about a guy who likes to play games with people. Would you like to play a game? Okay. So I don't like where this is going. It keeps advancing. Just
so you know, I will give you the first one, and we will see what you know. Every day you find I've grown, so you bite me, clip me, or paint me. I am neither flesh nor bone, but I'll be on you when you're dead. What am I?
Cloth.
Fingernails.
Oh.
She points at Milk. Very good, my little goblin friend. And she reaches in to like the kind of flaps of her dress and pulls out like a very nice plum. This seems like something I feel like you would enjoy, and just for the clever response.
I pulled this plum out of my pocket.
Milk runs up and grabs the plum. He's like, hell yeah! He just like greedily eats it.
Oh.
He's like half done and he's like, I love plums. Me and the man in the blue hat. And he's just like going off about just like anecdotes about plums. And
It's sweet. It's delicious.
And you're now unconscious.
And you're dead. But I'm already dead, so I'm double dead.
Okay.
Do you have to make a will save?
Yep.
I'm not making any saves.
Not you.
I'm eating a plum, bro.
Lady. Oh,
This lady's class, bro.
God damn it.
Wow, you got Drusilla.
She kind of like looks at you.
I see you're trained.
Before
Even more suspicious.
Before I am born, I live in the earth, but to be shaped, I bathe in flames. When I die, I am red or green. What am I?
One more time.
Before I'm born, I live in the earth, but to be shaped, I bathe in flames. When I die, I'm red or green. What am I?
Plants or leaves? Because the sun bathed in flame. I don't know.
We can come back. I have one more. I am a family of sisters 3. One in the forest, one by the sea. The third's in a mine hidden from sky. But among all of us, we've only one eye. What am I?
About to die.
Hey, that rhymes. I don't think that's how you solve riddles, though, Boris.
Oh, that's very much how you solve riddles.
He's doing his cop thing.
I don't trust you. Plain and simple. Are you the nice one?
Just thinking about that damn riddle.
She sits there eating her apple. These are just harmless questions.
To who?
Just to pass the time.
You said time was already passed.
It is. But in this place.
But yet you have yet to sleep. You said you needed to sit around us and to rest. But yet all you do is ask us riddles. Why don't you just go to sleep?
Your presence as you have approached me for asking about riddles says that this may not be the best place for me to sleep.
No, this place wasn't a very good place for you in the first place. That's why you were running, remember?
No, over there was not good. This is where I found you.
What do you think's on the other side of this bush? Over there, over here, everything that lives in these woods is here. It does not matter where in the clearing we are.
She blows out the fire, and just as the darkness sets in, 20 pairs of eyes in the woods can be seen.
And as
She takes her rock, she smashes it back together, the fire comes back to light, and all of the eyes disappear.
So then you didn't need us, is all you're proving to me.
Do I need
I don't
you,
like it.
or do you need me? I can blow this fire out beyond my way. I know what's out there. I know what was chasing me. You haven't the foggiest clue. I can put this fire out and leave you to your fate.
We didn't come up to you, remember
Boom!
that.
She claps it. Everything goes dark. Eyes
shit.
appear. Just bang, 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 bang. Eyes everywhere. And it is...
My hands light up in flame as I produce flame from my hand.
Okay?
So
You gonna
it's...
throw it at her?
You're not... No, she's not
Oops,
the only
shit,
one that
hold
can
on.
make light.
Hold on. Mess this up.
I can make bright flashes.
Okay. As it gets dark,
see?
you can hear a quick rustling of feet from in front of you all as she skips away, and the eyes, and not just like the same level like a pack of dogs, various heights all over the place are in the woods. And as Vorus produces his flame, the area immediately in the clearing is lit. Beyond the tree line where all the eyes remain, they remain.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Told you I didn't trust her.
Yeah, but I hear a bear a lot.
Hmm. We'll go around real quick, and then we'll see what happens. Vorus, as the flame kind of comes out, the clearing is lit, and this time with your light and your fire, the eyes don't just disappear instantly. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to relight the fire that we had going
Okay.
in the center.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast dark vision on myself.
Okay. Okay. So you get the campfire lit. It comes right back. It's not as bright as her fire was, but still the eyes and everything persist. And in your dark vision, you get these like just really nebulous shapes. Like that place where you went to where the architecture was like intentionally jacked up to cause like mental damage. You get those same vibes. Nothing has like a form, and the second you kind of feel like you get a sense of what it is, it turns into something else. You're never sure of what these things are. Cregan, the lights have gone on and off. The eyes, you can see them in the woods. What do you want to do?
Regan will ready his sword, looking for anything that may be approaching.
Okay.
And also, he's still thinking about what dies and turns red and green.
Okay. Milk, you've seen this thing kind of go off. She did give you a hell of a plum.
She did. I started to actually like pretty much come around. Milk was like, she's not a bad lady at all.
You know what? She's nice.
This plum is,
Why you guys
this
gave
plum
her
is
such a bad
really
rap?
good. Look, you guys, if you guys had this plum, you would feel like I do.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Milk's
he's
kinda like-
charmed.
Reprimanding the party a little bit. He's, come on, man. Why do we do that? We always do that to everybody we meet. Even though Milk started trying to eat her.
I was just about to say, is that how you remember it?
Yeah, well, revisionist history is the only history that Milk is aware of.
Nice.
So he's
All right.
he's like,
So
it's like, you guys were mean to her. She gave me a plum and everything.
yeah.
She took off now.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of life advice there, Milky. Um, yeah, beautiful women don't just run out of the woods asking for help. Okay, it just doesn't happen like that. Okay, it just
Just did
doesn't
happen.
just doesn't happen.
Watery Tots handing out swords is no basis for a system of government.
But it did just happen.
I understand that, and do you understand? Do you see her now? Do you see her anywhere?
I would be if you didn't make her leave.
Oh, did I make her leave?
Salvatore.
I just informed her of my uneasiness to her candorness for, proclivities.
Now you're jargon speaking me.
You're damn right I am, because that's how you make me feel sometimes.
Inferior intellectually, we're pretty smart, both of us. I don't think either of us are particularly smarter. He says he's lost concept of being reprimanded now.
Salvatore,
Like, one ear out the other.
you were surrounded by these kind of amorphic eyes, with bad intent.
I'm gonna
Talking
move
to Milk.
towards the middle of the two guys with the large swords. And then I'm going to throw a light spell inside of this clump of woods here.
Okay.
Hang out as close to that fire as I can.
All right. I was hoping it would just kind of go there.
I don't like it.
As you light up this part of the forest, the eyes disappear with this flush of magic light. Drusilla stands there eating a pear. Before I'm born, I live in the earth, but to be shaped, I bathe in flames. When I die, I'm red or green. What am I? And just disappears into the darkness once again.
She's red or green, or red nor green?
When I die, I'm red or green. What am I?
Okay.
You guys made up fingernails, by the way. That one's right.
It's not clay, is it?
Close. Close-ish. Closer than something else.
I said leaves because
Yeah.
leaves can be red or green.
No,
when they fall off.
see, that's the thing is in the ground, but instead of die as D-I-E is die as
No,
D-Y-E.
it's D-I-E.
Oh, it's D-I-E? Okay.
Yeah.
What are those pine trees that have to light on fire to be born? But that doesn't make sense when they die. They're not red or green.
Well,
If
when
they're
I
on
was
fire.
I was thinking, the sun is like fire. So when I was saying leaves, I was thinking, they live from the fire of the sun. But, obviously that wasn't correct, so it doesn't matter.
Red or green if I die.
Gems.
Gems.
No.
No.
I only play a smart character in tabletop RPGs, not in real life.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, my real life me has less.
Yeah, there's a lot of role playing going on here, whether you guys know it or not.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay.
Unsettling
puzzles. I'm relying on Landon.
Yeah.
But I am drawing a blank here. Red or green? Oh no, because if clay was close, unless sometimes when fire can turn different colors if it's like low oxygen and stuff. So maybe when a flame is dying, it could be red or green dying, and it's born in a, it's a big fire.
Iron.
So
is it
Iron oxide? No.
Iron.
Methane burns
born in
green.
the earth that's shaped by fire?
After Vorus says iron, she appears again, very good, and offers a pear that she holds and then
Milk's running up like, oh, more.
She's gonna hold it out to Vorus to see if Vorus wants it, because if not, she's gonna give it to Milk.
Milk's like, ooh, 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 like trying to grab it.
She can throw it to Vorus. Vorus will catch it.
Okay. She gives you like a very perfect underhand toss. If this was an egg toss, she'd be crushing it. Like nice arc, not too hard, right about waist high, just absorbing the catch.
And Vorus just kind of like flips out, like, catches it in his leather, glove, and just kind of gives it a good feel, and then sticks it in his pocket with the apple.
Just one more riddle.
I hate her. I hate this lady.
Okay.
Imagine if you met someone like this in real life. It'd be so frustrating.
All right, they're just hopping around in the darkness, asking riddles.
Excuse me, can I order? Yes, I have some riddles for you. I just want some cheese fries.
But first, I have 3 riddles.
Yeah, no, we're not doing this. I'm gonna go somewhere else. A gust of wind blows through. The fire goes out. The eyes appear this time closer, bigger, and more intense. And her disembodied voice from off by the river. I am a family of sisters 3, one in the forest, one by the sea. The third's in a mine hidden from sky, but amongst us all, we've only one eye. What am I?
Right, this one because
Fate.
A more proper term. Somebody who may interpret that. A family of sisters 3.
An oracle.
One in the forest, one by the sea. The third's in the mind, hidden from a sky, but amongst us all, we've only one eye. What am I? She lights the fire up again. You hear this blood-curdling roar of something not quite wolf-like, unfamiliar, bestial, deep, and pretty fucking terrifying off in the distance.
Potatoes.
Oh, I wish they were potatoes. She's like, they're not very good to eat.
No, she said someone who could interpret fate. It wasn't an oracle. Iron Tavia? Iron Tavia.
Mirror? Is it a mirror?
Hold on. All right, so I just posted the exact text for the riddle in chat.
Oh, family of sisters, hags.
Sunshine hits the forest. The creatures are gone. An aromatic scent of wildflowers fills the air. Drusilla once again appears. Confidently sits down. You must be here for Iron Tavia.
Was it that obvious?
You'd be amazed. People get lost here all the time. Fall victim to things they don't understand. Anger, powers, much beyond their own. But no time for that now. I've lived in these woods for more than 20 years, ever since Iron Tavia took my beloved Nebula to her cottage, where he died giving her a daughter. I've hated her ever since, but her defenses are too strong. Creatures of the shadows are her allies. She commands magic beyond even my powers. If you promise to hunt her, kill her if you can, I will ensure your path leads to her cottage and give you a weapon that will make your task easier.
I heard weapon.
You
I
need
want
not
it.
worry. That is the reason why we're in these woods to begin with.
You will kill her then?
If that's what needs to be done, we were going to drag her away in chains and then be dealt with.
She looks at you. I would be a little more accepting of help if I was you. These mysteries of these places are often used by benevolent beings, hoping for champions to aid them in their cause. If you swear that you will put her to the blade, I will help you. So say you all.
Forgive my mistrust. Just that when omnipotent creatures such as yourself toy with living such as myself, it is usually for the benefit of the person doing the toying. In my experience, forgive me if I am a little hesitant to trust creatures from the woods that claim to help me, but yet don't trust me.
Trust is a two-way street. And as she says that, she has a little smirk on her face. This guttural wolf howl comes from the woods. It is bright daytime. It is suddenly morning. This large, like a horse-sized wolf, trods out of the tree line and drops this sack wrapped in leather, and a leather sack, something pretty heavy in it, with a like lavender ribbon cinching the sack up. For being good sports and for answering my riddles, I present you this gift. May it help you in defeating Iron Tavia and putting my vengeance to rest. Now, when you are ready, I will allow your path to continue along through these woods.
We are ready.
What do we call you?
I am Drusilla. I am a being of not of this world who likes to call this place home and wanted this to be a place away from the rest of the world. And in the meantime, all I have found is cruelty and the invasion of these hags as they take over my once peaceful woods.
Well, we aim to restore the peace back to these woods, so you may go again.
Follow this river south. I will not mislead you. It will be very much of the same. You will walk for hours without feeling like you have achieved anything, until suddenly you will come upon a clearing and a cottage. Do what you must. Do not let her terrorize these woods. Whatever your reasons are, know that there are countless more people who could benefit from her passing.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Blow that hag away.
So
For
I
Drusilla.
grabbed the book out of the bag that she dropped. By the way,
What's in that bag anyway?
it's a grimoire.
How do you know what's in it? Oh shit!
It's a grimoire.
Oh shit!
I can't see what's in it.
Here, hold on. I'll put it in group storage. It's in equipment of group storage too.
And you Magus has used a spellbook, right?
Yup.
Awesome. So there's some free spells for you.
Where is it?
Group storage 2.
Where's that? How do I?
Storage
Uh,
tab.
Yeah.
By
Character,
your
the
PC. Yeah.
Click on the actors tab and then go to storage and then group storage too.
and it's going to be Hunter's Hagbook.
Use
It's a Hunter's Hackbook.
storage. Group storage.
Yeah, you should definitely take that, Boris. That's like perfect for you.
Yeah.
Can I put-
That's
yeah.
gonna give me like a bunch more spells too.
And the good thing about the grimoires is the like special effects they have. So that whole immediately
God
in the
damn,
duration
dude.
of a spell is pretty nice.
I didn't look at all. I just saw that it had a bunch of spells. I didn't actually see what they were.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, they actually have some cool ones. Now it's some of one or two of these I'm gonna need another level or two, but
Okay.
yeah.
All I'm saying is Hag's fruit proves that we were right to mistrust the apples. That's all I'm saying.
You're
Oh,
not.
Trust me, yeah.
They were good. They were obviously the red herring. That the whole time I was supposed to make sure that she saw her eating them, and then for every right answer to offer a different fruit to kind of build trust.
Yeah, but it never was another apple. She's walking around with a basket full of apples, but she don't offer any apples. She's offering plums and pears and everything else but an apple.
She did offer Cregan an apple, but Cregan looked at her like she was dumb.
Like I said, that was the best line. Like, she's the dumbest person ever. I was like, damn, dude, it's kind of harsh for you. So she kind of stands up, notices you're kind of being impressed by the grimoire. I hope this is a valuable lesson for us all to see that just in weird places we may have commonalities with those the least expected. You now have every gift that I may bestow in the hopes that you rid these woods of this evil. I wish you the best of luck. I hope to never see you again. Should we meet in different circumstances, I worry the outcome may not be the same. She gives you a little curtsy and poof, gone.
What a very unpleasant person she was.
Oh, and I showed you the wrong picture. I wasn't supposed to show you the one with the tail.
Well, I know, there's like catfolk and everything else. So I figure the tail isn't the worst thing ever. Anyways, but yeah, you can't bring apples to someone and then ask them if they want to play a game and then expect them to trust you. So
Would you like to play a game?
yeah, the only way it could have been worse is if she had like a spiral mask on. Okay. But she said we should follow the river south. Even though she was an odd one with her riddles, she didn't seem to attack us. So if we're walking into a trap, that means we'll be closer to Aaron Tavia.
Sorry. It's really hard to block somebody in chat who wants to just throw up bullshit ads in chat. So she disappears. You guys have your book. It is a bright and sunshiny day. You can see clearly now the clouds are gone. Sorry, I love Jimmy Cliff. What would you all like to do?
Did we get a rest at any point, or are we just still like marching? Did we?
No, you didn't. Yeah,
She
no.
kept
You,
Take a day nap.
Incessant riddles.
Yeah, Forrest gets irritable when he doesn't get his sleep, his beauty rest.
okay. We're gonna take a quick little nap here in the clearing.
Yeah.
Salvatore will watch you guys sleep.
Okay. All right. Salvatore's the only one that doesn't need sleep. Salvatore, you gonna stay on watch? You don't need anything, right?
I mean, I'll stay on watching them sleep, but I probably won't be doing much watching in the woods.
Creepy.
Eh.
All right. As you all kind of settle in for a little nap, Salvatore back to the exposed part of the thing. Everybody's kind of curious. Like, have you ever been on watch before, bro? Do you know how this works? You're like getting comfortable, making sure that you can like watch them sleep. And then, all right. So, everybody's gonna take a nap. Salvatore, you're gonna hang out. We're gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break. Come right back. And head on down to the supposedly cleared path to our quarry here. It is currently 9:23 p.m. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. We will be right back and to continue our episode. To everybody watching, thank you very much. As always, hey, Wilson, great to see you. I hope your fingers are getting better after a mandolin incident. A lot of us here know exactly how that feels. So, you have the most sympathetic streaming cast ever available to understand what a mandolin injury is. So, thanks for coming in, brother. We will be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then. And boom. All right. Boom, boom. All right. We are back from our real life short rest before the party. Before we went to break, the party encountered 2 red caps, dispatched them quite quickly with the help of Trevor, always the faithful servant. And their next challenge was a seemingly weird human woman with a tail and pointy ears who offered fruit and had riddles for everybody. And upon answering the riddles, she gave the party a very powerful grimoire and the blessing as well as help finding Iron Tavia's cottage. The party took a little nap. Salvatore kept an eye on things. Salvatore, depending on your choice of aesthetic, this is either like the most beautiful spring day ever, or a beautiful spring day that is just simple agony, if that's not your vibe.
There's not enough bones
Okay.
around. And then, the sun is way too bright, so he's gonna pull out from like the pocket of his robe like a little parasol, just a black. So it's going full goth kid nature walk.
Got you. Nothing really happens. Everybody kind of wakes up refreshed, so you guys can go ahead and click all of that. Because of the nature of this and the obvious inherent magic involved, you're not really sure like what time it is, how long you have been gone, or anything. As best you know, it is still bright, sunshiny day, and just like a sudden path opened up to lead you to this riverbank, a new odd kind of path opens up as you head south along the river. What would you all like to do?
Continue down that path.
Milk will lead the way. He feels like he had a strong connection with Drusilla. He's like, I know how to get there. I can take us there.
I got this.
Yeah. He's like, come on, everyone, follow Milk. And his ears are flapping around.
You head out. The path is pretty clear cut, like in front of you. It follows along the riverbank, making its way eventually into the woods. You could not miss it. It's like wide enough to cut like 2 carts through the woods. So there's no ambiguity about how you're supposed to go. Similar to everything else along the way, it just becomes this kind of repeating pattern of trees and brush, canopy. The sun begins to disappear under all of the canopy of the trees. It still still its daylight, but for the first time, you actually kind of sense a passing of time. The more you walk, it seems to get into late afternoon, mid-afternoon, and before you know, it starts to hit dusk. And everybody give me a perception check, please. Salvatore killing it. All right. Salvatore, Vorus, and Milk leading the charge.
Yeah.
It's pretty apparent that for the first time, it seems like time is progressing a little more normally. You've been walking for quite a while, and you've watched the stages of the day. It is starting to get dusk. You've been following along the same path. Drusilla told you what time it was, or the metaphor of what was going to entail. Everybody except Cregan is going to see like a light source coming from, deep down the path into the woods. But as the kind of surrounding woods get dark, as the sky darkens and the canopy makes it even more dramatic, it looks like light from like a fire or something off in the distance along the path.
That looks like that's where we're supposed to be going. I bet that's her place. We should get sneaky with this, though. And Milk looks over at everybody and he's like this. And he goes into the shadows. I'll go ahead and give you a stealth roll if you'd like.
Okay.
Hold on to it.
All right.
Just keep that in my pocket.
Yeah, that way he'll know where I'm at,
Okay. And
Not
what,
bad.
you're going to kind of keep to like the brush and kind of stay off the path?
Yeah, just off the path. I'm still with everybody, but I'm just kind of like blending into like being short and blending into bushes and stuff like that.
Okay. The 3 of you remaining, Salvatore, Vorus, Cregan. Who wants to lead now? And what are you guys doing now that Milk's kind of slunk off into the bushes?
Cregan doesn't mind leading, but he also doesn't mind if anyone else leads. Cregan will trust that Milk, he's just a crazy goblin, so
Just doing goblin stuff?
Yeah, just doing goblin stuff. If he screams, Cregan will worry then, but for now, Milk and his plums can do what they want.
Fed more. Never mind. We're not going to get into this. Salvatore. Milk's plums aside.
I will be in the middle.
Okay.
Marching order. tiptoeing, not sneaking, but tiptoeing.
Okay. And then Voris.
I guess I'm bringing up the rear
Okay.
and making sure. I feel like we're being followed, but I know that's just the Fey Woods, so.
Okay. So let me just put everybody in order here. Okay. Milk, as the group walks down the path and you're off to one side, do you want to be off to the left side or the right side of the road?
The right side.
Okay, perfect. All right. So, everybody except Cregan, it's getting dark. You can see this light source off in the distance. And for the first time in a while, as you progress, it literally starts to seem to get closer. The illusion of the ever-passing woods seems to fade, and you're more grounded in a much more like realistic space and place and time. And you continue and you continue, and before this kind of dramatic bend in the road, you can see a clearing. Lights from the inside of windows, smoke coming from the chimney. What would you all like to do before you actually make your final approach to this little cottage out in the woods?
I want to set up a perimeter and start running caution tape out.
This is about to be a crime scene.
Milk is going to talk to everybody. Okay, this is it. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna kill the hag. I'll go first, and then you guys, you follow. He just starts giggling. He's like, I'm planning. He just finds it so novel. He's like, he knows there are people that would be proud of him for this moment.
I'm a tactician.
Yeah.
And none of those people are us.
I'm a strategy.
These pants are itchy. Yeah. But that's what he does. He strategizes with everybody.
All right.
I'm sure there's some kind of thing we could do for that, where we all strategize.
Milk's pretty proud of himself for his
forethought.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
I can imagine that's a little weird. It's a little weird for you. I appreciate you stretching your kind of role playing legs today.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything they wanna kind of do before this final approach?
Do we want to try to sneak up and spy in the house and see anything, or do we just want to throw torches?
A Molotov cocktail through the window.
Yeah.
And wait for them to come out.
Yeah, we could
spy. That would be fun.
I mean, you're pretty fucking sneaky.
Let me spy. It might be fun.
All right, but if you get turned into like a gopher or something, dog, I got nothing for you. All right.
I'll summon. If you get caught, I'll summon Trevor to have your back.
Milk's eyes get wide when Voris says gopher, and he's like, those are the ugliest things there ever was. He just looks vilified.
Exactly.
He looks horrified at that moment. Oh, God. Don't let that happen to me, Voris. He's scared shitless now, but he's still going to do it. He's okay, here I go. Okay.
Oh, no, God, not a gopher. No, God.
Yeah, anything with a gopher. Oh, Jesus. He'll start slinking off, and he'll turn around and do baseball hand signals,
You'll see Voris go.
He looks back like sealed. He knows what that means. That means keep going. So Milk is gonna cautiously approach the house.
Okay.
He's on his stomach. He's kind of doing like a
Army crawl.
like a army crawl like a dog, where his legs are just totally like useless and it's all arms.
Just dragging his lifeless legs to the ground.
Yeah. Barely
You
making
ain't
a
got no
sound.
legs, Lieutenant Milk.
No. You don't need legs.
Them's this magic. You got magic legs.
So you make your way up to this significant clearing, this cute little stone cottage. A large tree sit I knew it. Okay. So there's some windows. You don't see any activity from where you currently are. And there seems to be smoke coming from the chimney right here.
Oh.
Pretend to sell
Smoke.
cookies.
Smoke coming from the chimney, huh?
Oh, what you should do is I'll give you the pear and the apple, and then you can pretend you're selling fruit door to door.
Goblin Scout cookies?
No.
I'm trying to go to camp. I need to sell this fruit. Please help send this poor goblin to Gobble camp.
I need to learn how to tie knots and be a man.
You could hide by the door, and I could have Trevor knock on the door.
And then what? Shoot her in the chest when she is
Yeah.
like,
And
what's
whoever
a skeleton?
Whenever you
Whoosh.
hear the doorknob like jingle, you just pull the trigger.
that's what
Well, I
Trevor
mean,
for.
if she has smoke coming out of her fireplace, that means I could drop shit down in there and it will ignite.
Yes.
That's a good
So,
idea.
That's
Comes early. Yo ho ho.
Hold on,
Yeah.
let's see what
Milk's
Boris
looking
has
at
in his
everybody and
magic.
he's got like a bunch of flasks in his hand and he's like, maybe. What do you guys think? How should we approach? Should we do the classic one man knocks, the other man bottleneck? Or should we do the old Santa Claus bomb? Or
you should definitely try to get on the roof either way, because that's just classic.
Yeah, that's just
Dahlia's only like fight. That's her favorite combo.
well, it still is. I mean, it wasn't a fluke.
You do have a crap.
Oh shit! You're totally right. Manny, I will grapple to the roof of this place here.
I
by
can
the chimney.
That's fine. I will not move you because I think it's gonna play with the
fog of war. Or whatever.
yes. And it's basically gonna think you're in the house. So
okay,
well
I'm not.
Okay, yeah, you are like we're doing like we are doing like the Santa Claus thing, right? Like you are standing on the roof, like right next to the chimney. Yes.
Yeah, I did the Tenchu stealth assassin thing. I was like, and it pulled me up all the way to the roof, and
okay,
I landed flat-footed on the roof, and I'm staring down the chimney.
Okay, the hole. Like the stonemason work is pretty big. It's probably 6 feet by like 3 feet. The actual like space from which the smoke escapes is kind of small for this giant, bit of stonework.
How small? Like
small enough
goblin
to
fist size?
Stuff an apple in there.
Definitely, but no more than like 12 inches across.
Oh, so it's pretty big.
Oh, perfect.
I
could.
Okay, there we go.
Drop some shit down.
All right, so Milky Boy is going to tent you his way up to the roof. Cregan, what are you doing?
I think that Cregan will go up to the door.
Okay.
And knock on it.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so before you do that, Voris, what do you want to do before everybody gets set here?
Is there a window
anywhere? There are a couple. Like I said, the roof line gets kind of weird. There's one right here.
Are there any on this side?
One right here. I don't think so.
None over here.
There is one right here along the back, and then there is what looks to be a side door.
All right, so I'm gonna start moving towards like this shed/side door.
Okay. As you do,
oh shit,
you see two very pale, like gray skin, not like pale for human, but like literally gray skin with white hair, kind of tending to a garden outside. Give me a stealth check, please.
Well, probably gonna blow this one, guys. Sorry.
No, roll good, dude. Roll good.
Oh,
I said good, man.
Talking a cop, dog.
You walk up there, you're all.
You make your way. You are aware it is too late for you to do anything about it, especially turn around, and you sneak up behind the outhouse, completely unnoticed. They seem to just be kind of moving back and forth along this kind of predetermined path, tending this garden with, you've got a cooking background. This ain't no produce you ever seen before.
Heard.
Okay. Salvatore, what are you doing? You just gonna not be a part of this?
No, I'm going to summon. I can see inside the house from this window right here.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to summon Trevor inside of the house.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Okay, Milk, what's your plan up top?
Plan up top. Well, I'm looking down in this smokestack, and I'm holding a bunch of alchemist fires in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm thinking maybe, drop a couple in there and see how that all goes.
Is this for a bunch of you seem to have like really good things going here. Is this like a coordinated effort that you guys are all going to do these things at the same time? Is there an order in which you would like to go?
We did have a little like powwow in the beginning. We had a meeting. We strategized.
Cregan's purpose of knocking on the door was to provide a distraction. He was going to say, I was told to bring brain grit here. So that was his plan.
Okay.
As he just stands there on the porch with nothing in his hand.
Well, he has a bag. He has an adventurer's bag.
Okay.
But,
all right. So, how do you guys like literally want to do this?
We should have the door knock, and then we'll drop the bombs, and then whatever else happens, I guess.
Wait for her to answer the door and then drop the bombs.
Yeah, so that way they're by the fireplace, or at least get him to knock on the door and then wait a second and then do it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
as soon as they open the door, Cregan will slam the door shut. That noise is your sign, and he will hold the door.
He's just gonna grab the door from them. No.
He's like, nope, Hodor. Blam, closes the door.
Once the explosion happens, then after I'll summon the. It'll be the skeletal champion this time. We're gonna do.
And
Axon.
that's when Vorus will run and attempt to kick the side door in and do the police thing.
Okay. All right. So Cregan slams the door.
I drop the
Salvatore
bombs.
summons Trevor. Milk, you are going to drop the bombs, and then Vorus, you're just going to run for it.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna make sure that this person isn't noticed me, but then yeah, I'm gonna go for the. Once I hear the bombs go off, I'm gonna kick the door and, everybody on the ground, SWAT team. Kind of
Okay.
thing.
I'm gonna summon Trevor after the explosions. So
Okay.
I don't summon him into a room that's exploding.
Okay. Whenever you guys are ready to go, we'll just take it from there. I just needed to know the plan. So I guess Cregan, whenever you're ready.
Cregan is ready. He is got his hand kind of raised, ready to snatch the door handle as soon as it creaks open.
Okay.
So one hand knocking, the other hand basically fingertips on the door handle.
Just big heavy things on the door. Vorus, are you watching the two things?
Yeah, making
Okay.
sure they're.
And then Cregan, you're going to be kind of deliberate about this. Yeah, this is not like a polite knock.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a quiet knock. Cregan,
I need to borrow some sugar knock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
This is you are aware people are probably asleep and you need to be heard. That level, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's not like trying to bash the door down, but
Cool.
it is like.
It's not being quiet. Okay. So as Cregan on the door, Vorus, you are instantly going to see the two gray-skinned creatures perk up and make their way this way.
So once they perk up and move, I am going to target them with Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And it's going to be one ray going into each one of them, 2 rays.
Okay.
And it'll be here, I'll just make sure I target that guy.
All right. Milk, as you're up on the roof, you saw Vorus kind of sneak into position behind the outhouse. And by now, as they've kind of moved away from the house and come back to the house, you have seen these two beings out in the yard and are aware of their presence. You're going to hear Cregan knock, essentially right underneath you as you stand on the roof. And you're going to see these things kind of make a move and Vorus, kind of reacting to that. Do you want to do anything about this?
Well, I guess I don't know, because if I break plan and fire down on those guys, then it's gonna alert her that I've brought explodey things. I don't know. That's a hard decision now.
Okay.
What do you guys?
And to be fair, if we hear your gunfire at these things, we will know the plan has changed for some reason. So.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm gonna just. I guess I'll shoot him.
I would say stick to the
Stick
first
to the plan.
Yeah, stick to the plan because I'm gonna attempt to intervene to keep them from moving towards y'all.
All right, I'll hold firm. Milk will see that that Vorus has it covered, and he's gonna pull 2 alchemist fires, and then 2 flasks of acid, and hold them over the smoke hole.
Okay. All right, Vorse, go ahead and make your attacks on these things. Okay. Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, actually, that was using multiple attack penalty, and Scorching Ray. You don't do that for the.
Oh, for the second one? Okay.
Yeah, that like all of them have the same multiple attack penalty,
Okay.
and then it increase it. Yeah, yeah.
And did you want to?
Okay.
Is it 2 rays each or 1 ray each?
So 1 ray goes to each one of them, but they take 4d6 damage. That's the.
Yeah, and I don't know if 23 would have been a critical hit, but if it was,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
They take 11 fire.
Okay. So we will. Okay.
And then for my movement, I'm gonna move my third action. I'm just gonna move back here.
Oh, we're not in actual combat. This is just real quick. All right, so you blast them. So Salvatore in the front of the house, Cregan on the porch, Milk on the roof. You're going to be more aware of this than anybody because you can see Vorus. There is going to be a flash of light coming out. Obviously magical. Milk, you're going to know exactly what it is. Cregan, you're still on the porch waiting for something. Salvatore, you are still in the yard. But this big flash of light has occurred. Cregan, what do you want to do on the porch?
I think Cregan is going to stick to the plan.
Okay.
Without hearing the gunfire from Milk, he has to assume that whatever it is, Milk, it's not serious enough for Milk to change the plan, and since he can't see, he's trusting that the plan is still on.
All right. Salvatore, jump the gun for Trevor, or no, you're good?
No, I'm good. Do I see any movement inside the house at all? From that?
Not yet. No new lights have come on or anything. And in the window that you can see, you haven't seen any shadows or anybody kind of pass in front of it.
Okay. Yeah,
right.
I'll just wait. Just
okay.
Wait. Stick.
Cregan, you gonna knock one more time?
Yeah, this time it'll be with a bit more like
gusto.
Okay.
Yeah, like I need someone at the door now.
Okay. As this giant flash of light goes off, everybody kind of stays firm. The doors opened, and this spectrally... Oops, hold on. God. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. This little crooked gnome with what appears to be a very violent, shaped like a fireplace poker, just kind of opens the door, all hunched over, kind of like pointing it at Cregan. You know what time it is?
Time to die, and he just like slams the door back shut with a loud crack.
Okay. All right. The
Milk drops the bombs.
Okay, the door has now closed. Milk, you are going to drop the bombs. Salvatore, Trevor time?
Yeah.
Okay.
This poor bastard. I hope it's not really.
Okay.
He's probably like level -1. Like there's just like he's being forced to like answer the
this
door.
is like that. This is homegirl's husband or whatever.
Yeah. Answer the door, babe. Fine. Leave me alone.
All right, so Milk, you're going to drop the bombs. Salvatore, you are going to summon Trevor. Vorse, you're going to have heard, Cregan speak and then slam the door. These creatures are kind of torn because originally they had turned to you after being hit with some fire, heard the thing at the door, and are now kind of like in this.
What do I do?
In this stuck position. What do you want to do?
Oh, Vorus is going to intercept this one closest to him.
Okay.
And it's going to be a move, and then it'll be a spell strike. All right. So we're gonna move to here. It's not moving me.
It's not. We're not in combat yet. Hold on.
All right. So I just want to move to here to intercept this one, and it's going to be spell strike to that one. All right. So melee. Oh, get the fuck out. I'm going to hero point that one.
Okay.
Come on, that's some bullshit. All right. Where do I do that one from?
Right. I think you right click in there. Yeah, right click in there, and it'll give you the.
Where? Which, the attack one or the miss one?
If you look at on the chat, I think it's right clicking where it'll say 1d20 plus 11. If you right click right there, I think it'll have the option.
No.
No.
All right, here I can do it though. Boom.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So melee damage for the sword. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So it's 1d8. Where does the? Damn it. Damage. Alright, so there's the 13 from the sword. And then it's going to be...
Oops, shit, hold on. That wasn't... Oh, no, I got it. I'm good. Okay, sorry.
And then the attack was the shocking grasp, so it's going to be 2d12.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, nope. Roll one more d12. So 7, 20...
That's actually going to be enough.
Alright, well, 24 all day.
Okay. And this, like, mindless creature between the spell and the slash is just going to kind of crumple into a heap of ash. Let's see. Okay. Salvatore, Trevor. Milk, as you kind of drop the bomb and in your clever little goblin way, probably cover your ears and wait for the sound. You hear them, that whooshing sound of something falling down a chute. And instead of glass breaking at the bottom, just no sound.
Splash.
Whoa, no sound.
A couple of seconds later, you hear the same whooshing, but in reverse, as
God.
all of your vials just come flying out of the roof and land in various parts of the yard and on parts of the the roof. You're safe. Everybody else is safe. Let's go ahead and get everybody to roll for initiative real
I did not expect that.
quick.
Okay. That was scary.
Salvus, Salvatore and Vorus want to just act with each other all day today. We've rolled the same initiative both times.
That's crazy.
Okay, so you guys, you've spit this out. Cregan, you're going to be at the front door that you just, slam back in his face, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Salvatore, you've cast Trevor. It is your turn. You can see through the window into, the house. There's, a table right inside, and Trevor's just right by there. It's basically going to be about 3, probably 20 feet behind the thing answering the door.
I'm just gonna have Trevor, just stand there and look menacing.
Okay.
Maybe Clink is. So this is the skeletal champion for this round of Trevor's. He has a shield and a sword. So I'm gonna clink the sword.
I gotta get rid of this.
Shield.
I gotta get rid of this one. Put you over here. Oops. All right, and then I can't find it in the thing. Skeletal champion. Oh, hold on. What was the search function? There it is.
Yeah, I think it's control space.
I got it. Skeletal.
And if that doesn't get it, it should be like in the compendium bits.
No flaming skull skeletal champion. Unstable skeletal champion. Bloody skeletal. Oh, skeletal champion. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Oops. Okay. There we go. Sorry. All right. Your skeletal champion.
And he's just gonna stand there and bash his sword against his shield and look menacing.
Can you see through his eyes or anything, or?
No, I can just see him through the window.
So he's gonna stand there just smashing away at his sword, very Legionnaire-esque. What would you? Anything else for you?
I'm gonna cast guidance on him and Vorus.
Okay. I will handle. Oh, guidance isn't a status I can add.
They can add it now, I think.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I got new Trevor, and Vorus is good. All right, that's gonna be it for you.
Yep.
All right. Oops, hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. All right, Vorus, it is your turn. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to move towards this next guy.
Okay.
And real quick. And then it's gonna be first we're gonna go with a melee strike.
Okay.
Alright, so that'll hit. 17. And then for my next one, it's gonna be Shielding strike.
Hold on, I gotta get the. All right, so. Okay. And you were just gonna smash this thing, and it too is just gonna turn to dust.
All right. So for that, then my last movement, I'm gonna move to the back door.
Okay. All right, very nice. Milky Boy, you were up on the roof. You watched your alchemical things just kind of come shooting out of the chimney. What would you like to do?
Swear a little bit, and then Milk's going to.
We'll shorten your movement by like 10 feet just because we'll assume you were on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Not where you actually were on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's walking over to the corner of the roof, and he's staring down, and he sees Boris about to engage the back door. So he hops. He does like a little hop and a spin and lands behind Boris. And he's like, "What are you doing?"
Are you good right there? Or are you going to like literally kind of stack up with him on the door?
Oh, what am I doing? What does it look like? You see those two dead bodies? That's what I'm doing.
For some reason, I can't grab my little fella. Oh, there he goes. Now there are two of me. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
What's happening?
For some reason.
Okay.
Little fella.
That's, yeah, what the hell?
You good right there?
Yeah, I'm in the proper spot.
Okay.
I'm like, "What are you doing, Boris?"
Anything else?
I'm going to load a glowing pellet into my gun and then shove a acid flask down into the barrel, and that's it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Cregan. Oops.
Yeah. I guess Cregan is going to go and open the door again.
Okay.
So he'll use that action to open it. He'll use an action to, basically grip his sword, because it's two-handed. And this guy's still right within striking distance, right?
Yeah, he's just going to be right inside the door.
He is going to trip him.
Okay.
You're gonna kick his door open and then just push him down.
Just kick his legs out from under him.
You're a bully. You're a bully, Greg.
You really like pushing over short things.
All right. So this exceptionally small creature is now prone as well.
And Cregan will say, "Stay down if you know what's good for you," and then that's his turn. So.
Did you just get down or lay down, dog? Him? Did you just state property to that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just told him that he is about to die if he moves a muscle.
You just told him to get down or lay down.
All right. So he is. All right. Is that it for you, Cregan?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So he. Is going to use
brutal round.
Okay. He is going to back up. He's going to throw down his weird kind of fireplace poker. Oops. How do I move you to chat? Hold on. How do I move these things to chat? Cast. There we go. All right. He's going to stand up and cast.
You said he's standing?
Yeah, he's going to stand up.
So he's still being hostile, correct?
Yes.
He's getting struck.
Okay.
I have a reaction now at level 4.
All right.
So.
Hold on. I got to target Cregan.
He will take 16 damage.
Holy shit. Okay. All right, let's do him. And then he is going to hit you.
I just sense the
Oh,
magic that's going on in here. He's about to hit you with projectile.
It still had him as prone, but
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't get rid of the status.
It hits him anyways, but yeah.
Okay.
You accidentally closed the door.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just went in.
And then so hold on. It didn't target you, but does 20 hit?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to take a big 5 damage as he just kind of grabs like a random piece of like furniture and just wings it at you. That is going to be it for her turn. Dead person. Dead person. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. Cregan, you're going to get smacked in the face by, I don't know, like paperweight or an ashtray or candlestick holder or something. On this side, the door is going to open, and Vorus, you and Milk are going to see 2 of the same kind of gray-skinned creatures. These looking a little more kind of rough and tumble, tough. What the hell is going on? Is that the problem? It won't let me. All right, I don't know what's going on, but it won't let me target anybody. Anyway.
I do know it seems like it's currently on the turn of a dead enemy, so maybe.
It was a
like
hidden.
that.
It was a hidden one.
Gotcha.
The ones that were in the door. So just they're gonna open the door and just unexpectedly open the door and just shank at you twice with a dagger. And I'm sorry I can't target you, Vorus. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I'm good.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see. You hit me with something. I have reactive shield.
Okay.
Just trying to check something real quick.
I hit by 4, so.
Does anybody know the AC of the shield?
The shield spell.
Yeah.
I think it's +1.
And
One,
then,
it's 1 or
just
2.
A normal, and then a normal shield.
It depends on the type of shield. Most shields are +2. Most of them.
Oh shit! This is +0 AC bonus. That's dumb.
Which shield is it?
That's just a buckler.
That's a +1.
Oh,
That's
so
a
it's
+1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know why it says
Alright.
+0, but
Well, that's not gonna do anything unless I want to have my shield eat the fucking. All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So, oops, nope, not who I wanted. I don't know why. There it goes. Okay. Fix her real quick. So she's gonna just like reach out and basically try to shank you twice. Once again, I didn't target. 24 hit. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll hit.
Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me target you. All right, so you're going to take 5 more damage.
Damn her.
Okay. With your 2, like, kind of shanks. That's going to be it for her turn. Is now going to be the other dude's turn. He basically going to do the same thing and just basically kind of try to shank you twice. Oops. Nope.
You should have some cover, right? Or unless that's a double door.
And then I will use reactive shield on that one.
Okay. So that one's going to go wide. And then on a second one, the other one's going to miss anyway. So that's going to be them. Bang. Bang. All right. Back up to the top with Salvatore.
Walk over to this secure window. And I'll have Trevor come up behind Cregan. How badly hurt is this little buddy?
Not well.
Yeah, I think hurt, if I remember correctly, is like the first stage of damage. I don't remember what. I think it goes like hurt, bleeding, battered, dead.
Actually, let's have him move down here to flank these ones that are in the doorway. And then if he has an action left, I'll have him attack. If he doesn't, then
Okay. Nah, it's going to be the full distance.
Yeah, that's cool. He'll just be menacing. And then we'll do guidance on Cregan.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Vorus, the door is opened. Two of these other gray skinned creatures stand inside. One of them right in front of you. You do see like Super Trevor creeping into the picture behind them.
Seeing Trevor makes me happy. Let's see. That needs to. All right. So gonna be melee attack for the first one.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
He's going to slide out of the way.
Yep. And then it's gonna be melee attack for the second one.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just dodging out of the way.
Yeah, she is. And then the third one is going to be shielding strike.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to and then oh, I guess nope, never mind. It's already used. So it'll just be the last melee.
I think if I remember correctly, you selected that, but then
Yeah.
it turned out the thing was dead.
They
so
were
you
already
should
dead.
Still, yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah,
Alright,
you
so
should still have it.
So that should I'll use shielding strike on that one. And then the melee attack. Damn it.
And it recharges your spell strike too.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do to get it recharged.
Yeah. Oh, and you could. Oh, I think Arcane Cascade requires it to be out of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm missing all three of my fucking attacks. That's it for me.
Okay. Milky Boy. Oops, I didn't mean to kill you. It is your turn.
Alrighty.
You've seen this door open. There's two gray screen creatures standing in front of Vorus, and then you've also seen Super Trevor kind of creep his way into the picture.
I've seen it.
Seen it.
Seen it. That's right. I'm going to nudge Vorus out of the way and tumble through the gray creature
Okay.
to try to get to another point here. Oh, are we not in actual combat? Because I can't move me.
Oh, sorry, I don't know why. Okay. There you go.
Cool.
All right, you're gonna do the tumble through.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to. What do I got to do that?
It's an action.
Acrobatics check or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's acrobatics.
All right, I have a +2 to tumble through due to my heritage of bouncy goblin. Oh. Yes.
I think when you do the action, if you target,
The thing you're trying
I
to
think
tumble past, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, oops. Or did I do it right?
No, you gotta target the thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Which it may not, because a lot of those skill actions are kind of weird on how they are used.
Wow.
I know it goes
All of a
against the
sudden-
reflex DC, but
Sorry, guys. I had to reload. Because for some reason I couldn't find any of our tokens anymore. It was all gone.
Same's been happening to me.
It's been happening to you? Okay. Yeah, it definitely happened to me. Frustrating. I guess, Manny, if you wouldn't mind playing me out.
I'm gonna say
I don't-
I'm kind
you
of
know-
having
Are you having similar issues?
I'm having something. I can't.
Weird.
Let me just
It's
restart.
not even.
All right, and if we can't, we will end right here, just because this has gone a little longer than I had hoped. Your plan got way interesting.
Sorry.
And you're not even seeing through it all yet. There's kind of a surprise.
I think I may know what
I
the
think
surprise is.
Gonna run soon. It's finally.
You saw it by the front door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is based on line of sight. It is not because it is hidden right now. I didn't make it hidden. Okay, so I feel okay. Here we go. All right, Milk.
Yeah.
I got you. Actions. You got tumble through as an option.
Yeah. Well, you target somebody and then you do the acrobatics.
You
roll,
got.
I guess.
I think I think there's an actual action.
Oh yeah, tumble through. I have an action for that. That's a +2.
And hopefully it compares it to the reflex DC for you. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. It'll be 10 plus the reflex bonus. But I know when I try to trip people, which is also against reflex, I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Do it, so. Awesome.
You do not make it through.
Oh. What the shit. All right. Well, I'm like, sorry, Boris, and I stick the gun barrel right between his legs and shoot the gray thing
Okay.
right in the chest.
All right. You still need the. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still all whack.
Boom. A 30 critical. You're welcome.
Wow. Did you roll crit damage or
I did.
regular damage?
I rolled crit.
Oh, wow.
Oops, sorry, that's not going to be you. You need to put 16. You need to put 16 hit points back on you.
Okay. I can do that now.
So you
Finally
just
starting to work.
blast this thing. It shuffles back a little bit, but is still standing there, dagger in hand.
Damn. And I shoved an acid vial into that thing.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how to make that work.
I don't know either.
So if you link that ability, the alchemical shot, to the chat, it should pop up with a persistent damage thing, and then you can, it's an effect. The persistent damage is an effect. Manny should be able to drag it onto the enemy. So.
Oh. I'm still somehow really confused by everything.
Yeah. So in your actions, I believe alchemical shot should be under your actions, correct?
Oh, I didn't even notice that it was under my actions. Yeah, yes. 1d6 persistent.
So if you push that out to the chat, I think it was clicking on the actions bit. Did I just do that for you?
Yep,
yeah,
I got
so
it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool. Sorry, y'all. I forgot there were more actions than what I was looking at.
Okay. Oh. It takes no damage.
Rude.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I get it. That untyped, because it's dependent on the type of bomb, they can actually take it. So there's another way to get persistent damage. There's a macro. I know we're about to take a break anyways, so I know there's a way to do it. I've done it before. But it includes adding to your macro bar the persistent damage thing.
Okay. All right, we're not gonna look through all this now. We're gonna call it right here.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just these are the. I don't know these things, so I can't move them along.
I'd never done that before.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of the learning curve.
Okay.
Well,
all right, so we went a little long tonight. We're gonna get out of here real quick. To everybody who watched, as always, Dave Wilson, our good friend, thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching tonight. I hope everybody had a good time. We have gotten into a combat that took a lot longer than I expected. I love everybody for being here and seeing me through my little dark time, so thank you guys. We'll be back next week. To everybody who watched, thank you very much. Always remember, I love tabletop role-playing games and the people who play them. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye!